Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again, and welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. Kendall, why do you look like this? Oh, it's because I always do my makeup based off of the card of the week, whether you know it or not. So, can you guess this card of the week? Yeah, that's right. It's the Three of Swords, girl. You read the title. Guys, look at my makeup for a second. If you need a good, quick Halloween look where you just want to use makeup, this tutorial will be posted Thursday, so stay tuned for that, okay? But let's do tarot. Okay, Tarot Tuesday. Hi, if you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Kendall. I do videos all things makeup, beauty, and life, and every single Tuesday I post a tarot card of the week. We go over it, what it means, and this week we are diving into a very well-known tarot card, which is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is one of the most well-known tarot cards in the whole deck. This card is all about heartbreak, sadness, despair, your lowest point, but there is good behind the Three of Swords as well. Let's get right into it. Looking at the card itself, we see the heart with the three swords going right through it. It's very gray background, very cloudy. It feels heavy sometimes, but it's something we have to go through in life. We can see that it's like, okay, our heart is being attacked right now. The Three of Swords, this is a sad card, or what is perceived as a sad card, and just overall heartbreak. I'm smiling, but also when it comes up, it's kind of like, ooh, girl, I'm sorry. What are we going through? What are we going through? What can we reflect on and heal from? Let's go through the card. In a general reading, the Three of Swords is all about that heartbreak, that despair, that hard moment in your life that you're going through. Unfortunately, bad things do have to happen, but guess what? Bad things are what teach us wonderful lessons in life. So whatever you're currently going through, you're supposed to be going through it. It is a heartbreak. It is very hard, but it's in the swords. So remember my last two videos, swords is all about this mental realm going on, this mentality, that logical, clear thinking that you need to get through to the King of Swords, which is our ultimate goal, is to be our highest thinking self. It's kind of like the hard part of life is happening for you right now, but the swords is telling you to think logically through this and tell yourself, you have to have the bad to also have the good in life. You won't always have the good. We have to go through these hard spots because there's lessons in them, and they just push us to be better and do better in life. Through this pain that we go through, that is how we learn ourselves. That is how we learn about others. That is how we learn how to deal with difficult feelings. And that's what the Three of Swords is all about. The Three of Swords is bringing in that suffering, okay? We all suffer at some point in this life, whether it's grief, heartbreak, betrayal. There is this suffering and heartbreak that we all go through in different ways. And that's what the Three of Swords is really telling you, is like, hey, everyone goes through this. You're going through it right now, but there's madness, okay? There is what's the term? There's a reason to this madness. The Three of Swords just really welcomes you to feel that heartbreak completely, to know that it's normal, that a lot of people go through it with you. Remember that Ace of Swords? I said the swords is communication and clarity, but there's also conflict and some heartbreak in there. And that is when we see the Three of Swords come up. That's that heartbreak, that despair, that heavy feeling that a lot of people everyone goes through. If you're human, you go through this. And that is what the Three of Swords is saying here. Let's go over what the Three of Swords means in a love reading. The Three of Swords, when we're in a relationship, it really points to a conflict, a struggle, a heartbreak. We're either going through a breakup, we're about to break up, or we just lost someone and we are going through it. This is really, really testing your relationship, and your relationship may not make it out of this heartbreak. You might be feeling your heart breaking at the moment. You're going through it with your partner. You guys are arguing. You're just not in a good spot, and it seems like things aren't looking good. That doesn't mean that you can't get through it on the other side, but right now, how things look, it's like there's a lot of hurt going on in this relationship that we need to deal with. If we're single and we're pulling this, we're still dealing from a heartbreak from the past. This could be a heartbreak of your parents divorcing. This could be a heartbreak from a previous lover, a past situationship that didn't work out, someone who did you dirty when it came to a romantic relationship, and now those feelings are being presented again. This is just saying like, hey girl, you're still in the moment of feeling the heartbreak. We need to get through this. We need to think logically. You're down in the dumps, but guess what? You don't stay there forever. We really need to work on healing past wounds in order to move forward, whether single or in a relationship. We need to heal any of these past wounds of our romantic life that are now affecting us in the present moment. Whether it's your relationship, yourself, your relationship with your kids, you really need to work on this heartbreak because it is present in your life. Guys, my audio is going to switch up from here on out in the video. My mic did die because I spent it all doing my makeup tutorial for this. That will be out Thursday, so at least that will have good audio, but for the rest of this video, we will be just doing my phone audio, so I apologize if it's not up to the better quality, but let's get back into it. The Three of Swords in a career read really just means that you're going through it in your career, okay? Things aren't working out how you thought. Possibly you lost your job. You possibly got put on suspension, or there's just like some chaos and just kind of sadness going on in your job life right now. You could have lost a job opportunity that you thought you were gonna get. Not only this, but this could also be affecting your relationship with coworkers as well. Like maybe you and your coworkers just aren't clicking right now and it's causing some workplace like drama or just tension, and you're kind of feeling really disappointed, really down about it. Please just remember we are in the swords. So just like in a romantic read, in a general read, and the overall meaning of the card, this is a heartbreak and betrayal and sadness and despair that you need to feel in order to learn a lesson and move forward. This is really challenging your logical thinking around your career, how it is that you handle situations like this, and make sure that you are moving through the Three of Swords and onward, okay? We're gonna go through it. When we look at the beginning of the swords, there's a lot of conflict and communication and heartbreak and anxiety, and there's heavy, the swords are kind of like mentally heavy sometimes. And in our career, sometimes when our career's not working out, what do we feel? We feel like a failure. We feel like we aren't living up to our potential. But it's important we think logically about what it is we are supposed to be learning from this heavy feeling that we have around our career. When we pull the Three of Swords in a finance reading, this can just mean that you are going through something really tough with your finances. You either lost a financial opportunity you thought was there, you recently had to spend a lot of money and it put you in a tough spot, you were kicked out of your home and now you have to figure it out of what to do and you don't have the finances to do that. It's just like you're in a really tough financial spot, and it's hard for you to move past because it is very, very difficult to go through. It is important, just like I said in the other meanings, that you do think logically about your next steps because they are going to be very important in guiding you towards better times. When we pull the Three of Swords in reverse, this is just saying that you are almost out of the heartbreak, in my opinion. The Three of Swords can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So let me know in the comments how you interpret the Three of Swords. But to me, when it's reversed, I see it as you coming out of a heartbreak. You're still in the grieving process of some sort of loss, some sort of like really heaviness in your heart, but you're coming out of it. It's not fresh, it's not currently going on, but like you're almost out of it, you're almost healing from it. It's just reminding you that you're not fully healed from it yet. You need to still do the work in order to get that Three of Swords out of your reading completely. So guys, the overall theme of the Three of Swords is a lot of despair, heaviness, heartbreak, hard times, but it is very important to think logically through these times and get through them because they are leading to better things. Like I said, the Swords has a lot of stuff going on. The Swords is one of my favorite suits because there's so many learning moments in it and there's so many moments of just feelings and heaviness, but you also have to get your mind to work with you in that heaviness and anxiety and sitting up. And you guys will see all of this coming in my series of Tarot Tuesdays with the rest of the swords. It's a really interesting suit. It's one of my favorite suits for that reason because it feels emotional, but it mostly is mental. And our mental does affect our emotional. So I feel like those play hand in hand, and the Swords is a really beautiful suit that goes into both of those things. So if you're interested in learning more about the Sword suit, as well as all of the other suits, I already covered all of the Pentacles. I did the Major Arcana. Those are posted on my page, but make sure you are subscribed to me so you don't miss another Tarot Tuesday with me. If you liked today's video and today's makeup, don't forget to give this video a like. And again, guys, I love you for subscribing. I love you to the moon. I love when you hang out with me. You guys have been a complete blast so far. My YouTube, I'm hoping to grow my YouTube a little bit more. I've been over on TikTok, but I really do want to prioritize my YouTube videos again, because this is where my heart is. I love YouTube. I love sitting down and taking my time getting ready, doing fun looks like this with you guys. And I'm yapping now. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. And I will see you on Thursday when I do this makeup tutorial. You won't want to miss it. And I will see you in the next one. Love ya.